Hey everybody, it's K420. I got a couple of people asked me about this video. I've kind of steered away from the Kanika case as of recent. This is not as much about Kanika as it is about a player in the game. So I will play the video, and from there we will go into what I found out about it. How's that? All right. The video is from Society's 2 Cents. Shout out Society's 2 Cents. 2 cents. Go subscribe to them. That's the wrong one. See, there's two, and I'm going to show you guys that. There's there's a global strategies, and that's what he has, IES. Yeah, that's the only thing there that they mixed up at the end there was they had two different global strategy groups. The one that Gray Hughes puts under his work information. Well, let's I'll show you that one in the video just showed that he had it under. Let me just show you because I'm going to go to a different search engine just to make sure. See how it says IES right there? IES. Now this last one they showed where it has the focus groups, and I'm not disputing this because believe me, what I'm about to show you may be a lot worse than focus groups. We all knew that there was a chance that we were participating in some bullshit focus group. However, if you look at the top of this, when she shows it to you, sorry. This one might, here, come on, where is it? There we go. That is a Y. That's a different one. That's a different company. So the other thing I'm not sure of because it didn't have either name on it, but this one is an actual different company. just to clarify. And let's go into, well, see, I even had a Y there at first, but before, let's see here. See, Y, that's a different group. That's how I found that out because, because I watched that video and it wasn't the same as what I had found. So let's go look what I had found. First, this is the other report that I pulled up on. Well, if you don't know Gray Hughes, he's told the story many times of how his mother wanted to name him L. Gray Hughes, and somehow the nurse at the hospital managed to put Lance instead of L, which is why you'll see like L. Gray right here. See, if you click, hang on, see how it says L. Gray Hughes is one of the options. Oops, go back. There we go. Oops. There we go. So anyway, it does. No, Republican Party, Gray Hughes. Who would have known? I'm just kidding. I don't care. What I do care about is it does environmental supporter, Second Amendment supporter. Oh, great. Good job, Gray. Owns Digital Rain Films. Title is Digital Rain Films Company. Okay. He's the owner of those. Now he does research for Bing, bing, bing. Global Strategies. Again, IES. So, having seen that and that, let's check this out.
Global Strategies Group. Global Strategies Group, Global. Formerly Global Risk Strategies, was established in 1998 and today is one of the world's leading providers of integrated security and technology for clients operating in high-stakes situations. When the problem is complex, when the mission is vital and when ingenuity is key. It empowers its clients to achieve their toughest goals by strengthening national security, transforming critical environments and enabling opportunities. Global integrates industry-leading security services and technologies to enable its clients to accelerate mission success and develop new opportunities where risk may have previously been too high. Its work with governments and their military and civil departments, the aid and development community, clients in the energy sector and many other major multinational enterprises, often leads Global to extreme, even unique situations. Global employs over 2,500 personnel on projects in places such as the Middle East, Africa, Central and South Asia, North America and Europe. Global's former wholly owned North American subsidiary, Global Defense Technology and Systems, Incorporated, Tech, completed an initial public offering on November 25, 2009. Global continues to be a significant shareholder of Tech. For further information, please visit www.tech-incorporated.com. Global is currently engaged in multiple projects in national security, critical infrastructure protection and in the energy sector in places such as Afghanistan, Iraq, Nigeria, Liberia and beyond. Projects include the provision of security services at Kabul and Kandahar airports.
Okay, so that's
the provision of security, quality assurance, helicopter and fixed-wing assets to a major reconstruction program in Afghanistan, the protection of critical infrastructure at an oil palm plantation in Nigeria, designing security solutions for a major oil and gas client in Basra, Iraq. During the 2000s, Global managed several major programs of international significance, including the provision of logistics and operational support in support of the first Afghan presidential elections, security and operational management at Baghdad International Airport, and the enhancement of border security in Mozambique. Contents hide. 1. Securing the election process in Afghanistan. 1.1 Tasks. 2. Contact information. 3. Related source watch resources. 4. External links. Securing the election process in Afghanistan. Tasks. Along with the Asia Foundation, Global provided invaluable advice and assistance to the Joint Electoral Management Body Secretariat. GEMS is a partnership between Afghan professionals and UN advisors planning for voter registration and the election process. Global had 93 professional field-based operational and logistical experts with a staff in Kabul and teams in all 8 regions and 32 of the 34 provinces. By May of 2004, Global had evaluated over 2,000 sites, some deep in the Central Highlands. 1. Among the tasks involved in identifying and assessing potential voter registration sites. Creating liaisons with local leaders and the police. Determining each site's longitude and latitude. Outlay of site and condition of roads leading to it. Investigating entry and exit points. Analyzing threat assessment levels. Provide recommendations on the suitability of the site. Other tasks include providing logistical and operational support to the registration process, communication and coordination, training and security advice, staffing issues.
All right. I want to play one more thing, and then I'm going to talk about this, because the one thing I want you to pay attention to is this right here, this first paragraph where it says it was established to deal with. This is provide integrated security and technology for clients operating in high-stakes situations when the problem is complex, when the mission is vital, and when ingenuity is key, and empowers its clients to achieve the toughest goals. So, just think about this Kanika Jenkins case and Crown Plaza Hotel, and it as a corporation, and it as a business, and it as part of a number of hotels that have seemed to have been under attack in the last year. This is what I want you to hear. Hang on. This is called Wiki Spooks. It's more of the real dirt on these things. You won't find this stuff in the mainstream. So
Global Strategies Group, formerly Global Risk Strategies, is a London-based firm founded by Damien Pearl, a former Marine, and Charlie Andrews, a former Scots Guards officer. With a modest beginning ferrying NGO employees and media personnel to and from Afghanistan, the company soon expanded its operations to renting out secure compounds in Kabul. The United States authorities also gave it a contract to distribute new currency in Afghanistan and in Iraq. What began as a 2-man team has grown extensively since then. In March 2004, The Economist wrote that Global Risk Strategies was a 2-man team until the invasion of Afghanistan. Now it has over 1,000 guards in Iraq, more than many of the countries taking part in the occupation, manning the barricades of the Coalition Provisional Authority, CPA. Last year it also won a $27 million contract to distribute Iraq's new dinar. 1.
Oh,
Global
really?
Stratgies' first contract in Iraq was based in Mosul in late 2003, which was a national money exchange project called North Star, which involved the replacement of the Iraqi dinar bearing Saddam Hussein's image with the current Iraqi dinar, which depicts culturally significant images on the various denominations. Project North Star later expanded to include escort of fuel tankers from the Turkish border to the fuel staging point called Tinderbox, just north of Baghdad. Other North Star missions included transport of humanitarian aid to include food and clothes to the Iraqi people, as well as escort of forensic scientists to investigate mass graves containing thousands of Iraqi citizens killed under Saddam's regime prior to the invasion of Iraq in 2003 by Allied forces. The firm is helping the CPA to draft new regulations in Iraq and has also replaced Custer battles with providing the security at Baghdad airport. The firm has around 1,500 mercenaries of various nationalities working for it in Iraq, majority of them Fijians and Gurkhas. While it pays British or United States ex-Special Forces soldiers more than £300 a day for their services, the 500 Gurkhas and the 500 former members of the Fijian Army only receive £35 a day. 2. Through its senior analyst Tamara Makarenko, the firm also has links to the Center for the Study of Terrorism and Political Violence at St. Andrews University. 3. The leading academic center on terrorism, providing ideological definitions and remedies for terrorism. According to Makarenko, civil liberties are something that one would cherish only if you are a suspect with something to hide. 4. The firm was amongst 4 whose payments were withheld by the new Iraqi government due to the lack of procedure and paperwork followed by the CPA in awarding these contracts. The companies were also accused of overcharging and of failing to deliver on their obligations. The United States State Department subsequently intervened on their behalf. 5. In Afghanistan, it works in conjunction with Asia Foundation on USAID-funded projects. 6. Related resources.
Alright, guys. Really quick. This is their actual page. How Gray Hughes works for this group. The first thing that scares the fuck out of me is this right here. Because they put him in this mix of us to figure out, to mine data, basically, to figure out our behaviors, to figure out, to steer a narrative, but at the same time, to be able to, in real time, document the way we all respond to certain information. Data management and analysis. Told you what I just say. Data, they mine data. Development of software-based tools to enhance the speed, quality, data collection, analysis, management, and visualization. System development and integration. Cybersecurity. Oh boy. Counterterrorism, never like that word because we created the terrorism to begin with. Global defense and national security systems. Okay, guys, so I can understand why Society's 2 cents saw that piece of information that I also found on another different search forum for Gray Hughes. So I guess at this point in time, this isn't really a Kanika Jenkins video to me. This is a Gray Hughes. What's your story? You and I talked for an hour on the phone, and never did you mention that you were doing research for Global Stratgies Group at some point in your life, or currently, because it says currently, where I don't have it up there now, but it said current. So you can go back at the beginning of the video and check that out. So that was really the big thing that I wanted to bring across in this video. It's not so much about Kanika, but this is more about the people who got planted on YouTube to incite certain things. And we're coming for all of you. We're coming for all of you.